What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Firewood at the Furnace. Got a lot going on here in the yard today. Got some help coming over today as well. A few different jobs are going on. My job today is to get all these cherry logs cut up and round stage for the splitter, because we've had some rain come through all day yesterday, which made a mess, and there's more rain scheduled to come in later this week. I think like 3 days in a row there's a good chance of rain. So today and tomorrow, as you can see, are supposed to be beautiful. So now is the time to get the work done. I'm gonna be working on bucking up the cherry logs. Valerie's coming over. You see the dump trailer back there, it's got a load of wood on it. She's gonna be stacking that, and along with the help of Brady. And Taylor is coming over to work on some bundles. So multi-task getting done today. You also see this right here. I wanna thank you all so much for the overwhelming response from last week's video about what I'm going to do with this yard. You see I got a pile of basically dirt and mulch and mud here next to me. I have started scraping some of this stuff off the top, and it has immediately made a little bit of a difference here. This would be about 6 inches of mud had I not dug this off the top. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape all the organic material, as some of you called it, and get down to a good hard surface. A lot of the ground around here is sand and gravel with a little bit of clay mixed in, so we'll cut all the sod off the top, all the topsoil off the top. And I have acquired a source for some geotextile road fabric to put underneath before we put the aggregate on top. So that's going to be coming probably going to be a few weeks before we start on all that, because I want this ground to get a little more dried out, so that when we open it up, we can get it all put back together before any more rain comes in. But I want to get this pile of cherry logs out here, because what the plan is that I'm going to move the conveyor out of the way, move the 1222 out of the way, and basically open all this front area up here, so when we start digging the ground out, or getting the top layer of topsoil off to prepare for the stone, everything is moved and clear and out of the way. So, lots going on. Stick around. All right, the army has arrived. I got this area cleared out right here as I buck these logs from this side of the pile. I'm just going to start staging them and stacking them right here next to the splitter. I'll come over here tomorrow and get all the splitting done after I get all the cutting done today. Like I said, the army has arrived. Taylor has assumed her bundling position over here. She is working on making bundles, and she's going to be stacking them there into that empty IBC tote. Your favorite job in the world, right, Tay? Yeah. And we've got a little pile of wood down here that we split the other day with the old Countyline. I had a choice. I could either move the wood to the front of the yard and split it, or just bring the splitter to the wood and split it down here. So Valerie and Brady are working on this little pile of wood down here, stacking it up before they move over to the dump trailer, which is in position and ready for them to start stacking over there. So lots getting done today. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful 61 degrees. Gonna fire up the saw and get to it. All right, we're making some progress here. Got a good pile of rounds stacked up there. Val's almost done stacking the trailer. Brady helped her out for a little while, but they are out somewhere. There they are, riding on the four-wheeler. They got to get their little break in to keep them working. But we've only got a few logs left here to do, and this pile will be done. It'll be done here shortly. Taylor did work on her bundles. Go check out what she did over here. What are you doing? She got, I think she said 25 bundles made in the tote here. She's probably going to make a few more, but she ran out of wrap. So we got to change the tube of wrap for her. And things are getting done. Are you done, babe? The trailer is empty as of now. So their work is done for the day. They'll be heading home. I'm going to keep cutting on these logs. Shouldn't be too much longer and we'll be done with this too. That's the one I was looking for. We are done. Well, there was a little bit more wood there in that pile than I thought in the beginning. It took a little longer, but we got it all done. A lot of good looking cherry. Obviously you saw the logs and the rounds look just as good. There's a couple sticks here in the pile that I threw aside that had some rot in the center of them. There was more rot in the center than there was good wood, so I just tossed that aside. A couple crotches I cut off, a couple gnarly little twists that I cut around. But I'd say 90% of that load was all good straight stuff, so it should split really well. I got a few more rounds here on the ground I still got to throw in the pile, but tomorrow's supposed to be good weather again, ahead of a few days of rain coming in, so I'm going to try to knock this pile out tomorrow and get it all split and at least loaded in the trailers. Probably won't get it stacked, but it'll all be split. Val, Taylor, and Brady got all of their assignments done today. So all in all, a nice afternoon of progress. So I guess once this gets split and gets cleaned up, I'll be able to start working on this yard here and getting this stripped down. That's the plan anyway. So that will be it for today. Lots of cutting going on and lots of good smells in the yard as we cut through this cherry load today. So I hope you all have a great week, and we will see you next Wednesday, 7 a.m.